Good evening, guys. Well, I come across a video that was a video that was made by European Union after going to the African Summit, the African Union Summit, and I was listening to the video. This is why mostly I blame the African Union, the African peoples, the black peoples we have as African Union who call themselves the African Union, the AU. I blame them so much. How can you be sitting down? And a man from nowhere came to your own land explaining to you that we want to know what did Africa want from Europe. We want to know what you people will be requesting from us. Come on, Africa don't need nothing from you people, my brothers.
The European Union's relationship with Africa and African countries is generally guided, I would say absolutely guided, by the priorities of those countries that are aligned with the African Union and with these countries, as my brother, the High Commissioner of Nigeria, said. So what would you propose to the European Union differently from the value proposition of Africa today, South Africa and Africa? And what would you request from us?
The only thing you need to understand is Africa don't need nothing from Europe. Don't make it look like Africans are the one begging Europeans for something. This is how they are making things look like. They make things look like Africans are the one begging Europeans. No, the only thing they need to say is, what are Europeans asking from Africa? What do Europeans want from Africa? Not what Africans are requesting from Europe. We are not requesting nothing from Europeans. Neither Americans, neither Chinese, neither Japanese. We Africans are not requesting, Africa is not requesting nothing from them. The only thing is here, the fact is, they are the people requesting from Africa, but they make it look like Africans are the one requesting from them. Look at another idiot who is talking this rubbish. Just watch this video and I will come back. You see? So as I was telling you, Africans are the peoples. You all listen to the video, right? And you all hear what this idiot is talking about. This is another European Union Parliament member who went to Africa, making it look like Africans are the one requesting something from them. Why are you asking Africa? Come on, we don't want nothing from you. We don't want nothing from Europe. Europeans are the one who requesting something from Africa. You people are the peoples requesting something from Africa always. Since the 1850s, you have been requesting, stealing, destroying Africa. But don't make it look like Africans are the one requesting. We are always begging you people. You see? Why do you leave your European Parliament to go to African Union Summit? Why? Because you want something from Africans. And African Union members have never been attempting any European Union meeting that concern about the development of Europe, either physically or anyhow. None of these African Union members have been involved in a meeting where European Union will have a meeting to talk about the development of Europe. How come when African Union have to have their own summit to talk about the development of Africa, if there is no European Union Parliament member, then that meeting will not be held? Africans, stop belittling yourself. A man is coming to your land and belittle you and see you as a charity beggar, and Africans are accepting it. I blame the leaders of Africa, because whatever these people are pointing fingers, they know who they give the charity to, not we the Africans. You give it to the puppet leaders who become slave to the West. Those are the people begging them, but not Africans. And Africa itself don't need nothing from Europe, America, UK, anywhere. You people are the people requesting from Africa, and you make it look like Africans are requesting something from you. What will we request from you people? What can we request from you people? If not the foolish leaders of Africa, the only thing they could request from you people is empty paper that you go and print and you call it a money or currency. What Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have started will continue in Africa. I am the one who promise you. Europe is going to go down. British land is going to go down. America will go down. I tell you this, mark it from today. These people will go down. Things have already started and there is no way to stop it. We are moving forward and we are thinking. We see our fellow Africans who are telling us that Africa cannot move without white peoples. And we don't understand. And we will get to the point where everyone will understand your own point that you made before or now. Yes, we are not here to beg anybody or to search for people's or popularity, but here to fight for that continent that belongs to all of us. If other people fought for Africa and they couldn't win the war, then we are going to fight for the war. And another thing here is, I would want you all to listen. Another thing here is, when I say this always, people tell me that you are trying to make something called violence. Because since you, the Africans, know violence more than Europeans. Since you, the Africans, know the law of violence more than Europeans and Americans and British. Since you, the Africans, believe that you are the people who create the law of violence than Europeans and Americans and UK. You know? Because when I speak to prepare you Africans for the war ahead, you call it violence. But you Africans are not seeing when Americans are causing war, conflict in your own countries, making you people to kill each other each and every day. You don't see that one as a crime or as a violent, right? But when PANDI say Africans be prepared for a war because Africa can never get away from the West without going into war with them. So prepare our children. We need to prepare the youngest ones for the war ahead. They need to be prepared either mentally, physically, psychologically, and spiritually. They need to be prepared for the war ahead between Africa and Europe, because Africa will not stand on its own without going into war with the West. Be prepared for it. When I say this, so many Africans say, PANDI MAICA, you are trying to make violence, we will not fight, we will not do this, Don't worry. But you are seeing European Union causing war in Congo. You see Americans when they cause war in South Sudan. You are seeing British when they are causing the conflict and terrorism in Nigeria. Nobody is talking about it. That one is not a violence, right? Africans will never see that one as a violence. But as far as I said, Africans be prepared for the war between Africa and the West, because Africa will never stand on its own without going into war with the West. And if you don't believe me, let us keep on talking if it will happen.